Let us continue as we describe the remaining elements of the welding symbol. The size of a weld may often be given as a specification. In practice, the size of a groove weld indicates the amount of penetration desired from the top of the weld, excluding the reinforcement, to the root of the weld. In the case of fillet welds, the size indicates the leg size. When the size of a fillet weld is specified, this will be given to the left of the fillet weld symbol. When the size of a groove weld is specified, this is also given to the left of the groove symbol. However, this figure will appear in brackets. If a bevel or groove depth is also specified, then this will be given to the left of the bracketed groove weld size. If no size is given, then complete penetration must be applied to the weld. A variation you may encounter is when the melt-through symbol, a black semicircle, is given, and a number appears to the left of this symbol. This figure indicates the size or amount of root reinforcement required. Where an intermittent weld is called for, then information regarding segment length and pitch will also be provided in the welding symbol. Placed to the right of the weld, or the groove symbol, will be the segment length. To the right of this, and separated by a dash, will be the pitch of the segments. When a staggered intermittent weld is specified, the weld symbols will appear offset on either side of the line as illustrated. The segment and pitch details will appear as previously mentioned. When, for example, spot welding is specified, indicated by this symbol, a number will appear in brackets directly below or above the symbol, depending on which side is to be welded. This figure indicates the number of spot welds to be made. A number to the left indicates the spot weld size, and a number to the right indicates the pitch of the spot welds. Sometimes a member of a joint has to be welded on all of its sides, that is, all the way round the member. This instruction is indicated by placing the Weld All Round symbol at the breakpoint of the arrow. The field weld symbol is a flag placed at the arrow breakpoint, and this indicates to the welder that the weld will be made on site. The last element of the build-up is the tail of the symbol. A tail is used to place extra detail, such as welding process, any other specifications not included in the symbol, or reference as to where to locate more information considered important to the procedure. By way of example, it may be specified in the welding process specification that the GMAW process is to be used, and that the filler wire type is to be ER70S3. We have now discussed all the basic elements to be used in the AWS welding symbol, and those commonly associated with manual metal arc processes. It is important to note that all the information between the tail and the break in the arrow remains in the same position even when the arrow and tail are reversed. For certain procedures, there may be too much data to fit along a reference line, or a specific sequence of actions required. In such cases, multiple reference lines will be used. Each reference line must be read as a separate sequence or action. The first action is the line closest to the arrow. It would be impractical to attempt to illustrate all the variations that can appear on a welding symbol. However, with an understanding of the elements of the welding symbol and reference to the symbol chart that accompanies this learning aid, you will easily be able to decipher the instructions offered within any conventional welding symbol.